Welcome to Echoes of Enlightenment, where we talk about spirituality, life lessons, and overall self-development. In today's episode, we'll be talking about the fascinating concept that our ideas are gifts from the universe. In today's episode, I want to discuss how important it is for us to act on our ideas. When we just get that spark of an idea of, oh, I think I should do this, or man, maybe I could add this to make this product better, or just whatever your idea is that you come up with. The reason why we need to act on these ideas swiftly is because what I'm starting to realize is that the universe will just sprinkle out ideas to many people. It could be the same idea to many people. Or if it gives you, we'll start with just you or just us as individuals. You'll get an idea and it'll come into your mind and you'll think about it. But then we'll convince ourselves that it's too hard or we don't know where to start or whatever reason that stops us from moving forward on bringing that idea to reality or manifesting that idea. So what'll happen is, it could be years later and that idea that you had, or you'll look on, the internet and you'll see that exact same thing that you thought about years back. And you'll be like, dang, I should have did it. I should have came up with that product or whatever that invention was, whatever it is. Now somebody else is doing that. So what I've realized is when we don't act on our ideas that come in, those are gifts from the universe. They'll sprinkle them out. Maybe some of them are unique just to you for a temporary moment. And if you don't act on that idea, it gets passed to someone else. It gets passed to someone else if you don't act on that idea. I believe some of them are unique to just you, or they're more rare. They're more rare. Like you could get this idea, but if you don't use this idea now, maybe in like 10 years or 15 years or even longer, another person might get that idea. And hopefully they'll bring it into fruition, bring it into reality to make it happen to help, humanity. I think that there's some ideas that work like that. And I think there's some ideas that are sprinkled within like a lot of people, not a lot, but more than just one person. And I realized that because yesterday I was just driving and an idea popped in my head. I was like, oh, this would be a good topic to talk about. And I was like, all right, well, when I get home, I'll record it. And meanwhile, I'm driving and I look on, I don't know if it was YouTube or Instagram. It was one of the two. But I clicked on a video and somebody was talking about the same concept that I was just thinking about like an hour, 30 minutes before I saw this. They were talking about it a whole different way, but it was the same concept, same type. And I was like, oh, okay. And then that let me know right there that a lot of the times we think people are copying us. Say I came up with that concept first and recorded it and talked about it or whatever. And then I look on Instagram or YouTube and I see that person talking about that same concept, but the way they talk about it, I could have been like, or that other person could have been like, if they found me, oh, that person is copying me. But the thing is, nobody's copying anybody. There's some ideas some gifts from the universe that come into our consciousness. And if we grab those ideas, then we all got them. We're acting on those ideas that were sprinkled out there. Like I said, some ideas are rare, where it's like, maybe three ideas are sprinkled out there. And maybe all three of those people don't even act on those. So those ideas don't come back until whenever a divine time, whenever the universe wants that to maybe manifest again, and see if somebody uses their free will to act on those. But then there's other ones that are it's more of an abundance of them, maybe it's like 100 of those type of ideas, because maybe those ideas need to be spread out around the earth more, some type of way. But when you think somebody's copying your idea, it's just two of y'all, or you found another person who acted on that gift from the universe. And the reason why they're talking about it different than you're talking about it is because they're putting their own life experience and their own perspective on that idea. And that's needed, because I need my perspective on this same idea. They have their perspective on that same idea. We both grab the same concept, and now we're acting on that idea, but we're putting our own perspective and life experience on explaining that idea to the rest of whoever's listening. And the reason why we have to put our own personal perspective on some of these ideas is because different people resonate with different people. We all don't learn if there's just one teacher, not everybody can resonate with the way that person teaches. And there's not only just one way to learn either. Some people can learn through watching a video better than reading it in a book. So there's more ways. So that's why a lot of us get those ideas, and we all, the people that act on those ideas, we're all needed. So if we're talking about the same subject, that shouldn't be a problem, because there's different audiences for each type of person. Different people resonate with different personalities. So we're needed to grab these ideas. So don't look at other people as your competition when they have the same idea that you do. Just understand that what they're doing is needed in their area. When you get an idea or get some type of inspiration on something, act on it as fast as you can. Because if you don't, it'll just go to somebody else and give them a chance to act on it. But I'm in this right here. Until next time.